All right. Well, for the last 6 weeks, I have seen every day someone ask the question, when is kickoff? When does relay start? Before I answer that question, I do want to remind everybody to use your Win Life settings on Raymond's Night or Midnight. There's a lot of great special effects, and you don't want to miss it. Your best viewing is that way. If for uninterrupted listening, you can hear it at t1radio.com, and there's a link to the live stream that has been dropped repeatedly in the volunteers group. And if somebody wants to drop that again, please do so. So, that question comes up daily. When is relay? When does it start? When is kickoff? Well, the answer is right now.
rising up to fight another day. The challenger stands in the way. Though the road is long, our faith will keep us strong. Against the wind, this flame shall never fade. I'm walking for you, brother, running for you, sister, fighting back with every step I take. Together we belong, lost soldiers marching on, and we won't slow down until we win this fight. 'Cause it's one dream, one team in the relay for life. We'll never forget the ones we've lost, for sure. Here's to the brave ones who continue to endure. Your lives we celebrate, our hearts we dedicate. 'Cause there is no finish line till we find a cure. So we're walking for you, brother, running for you, sister, fighting back with every step we take. Together we belong, lost soldiers marching on, and we won't slow down until we win this fight. 'Cause it's one dream, one team in the relay for life. In the relay for life. Though the road is long, our faith will keep us strong. Against the wind, this flame shall never fade. I'm walking for you, brother, running for you, sister, fighting back with every step I take. Together we belong, lost soldiers marching on, and we won't slow down until we win this fight. 'Cause it's one dream, one team in the relay for life. In the relay for life. It's a relay for life. In the relay for life.
And we're back for another relay season. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are. Good evening, good people. Welcome to the Relay for Life 2021 kickoff celebration, where we begin our journey to raise more than $300,000 US, which adds on to our already all-time total of over $4 million US for the American Cancer Society, which is the global leader in the fight against cancer.
Last fall, hundreds of relayers voted for our 2021 theme, A Cure for a Happy Ending, sending the message that we're willing to take up the fight in honor of our loved ones who are currently battling and in memory of those that we've lost. We will do everything in our power to help create that happily ever after for future generations.
In the same spirit as the founder of Relay for Life, Dr. Gordy Klatt, We accept this challenge that our role in this fight is to raise money to fund the mission of the American Cancer Society, which is to fund life-saving research that leads to prevention techniques, early detection, and treatment options for cancer patients around the world.
And because we're in the virtual world, we're also funding Hope Haven, which is how we deliver support and services to cancer patients and their caregivers right here in Second Life on the American Cancer Society Island.
Because of you, the American Cancer Society has received more than $4 million US towards cancer research, patient services, the Hope Hostel in Kenya, childhood cancer research, breast cancer research, and global coalitions to improve cancer awareness and early detection in countries around the world. Our charge is to continue funding the fight, and we willingly accept this challenge to fundraise with a capital fund.
And a good fundraising strategy for the largest fundraising movement in Second Life is to secure your sponsors to make sure you pay your bills. To that end, Nuala has done an incredible job, as she does every year, of making sure that our sponsors are taken care of and that we have the opportunity to join us in this cancer battle. We appreciate our 2021 Kickoff sponsors, T1 Radio's Relay Rap, Boost Frontiers Estates, and the Circle of Life team. Our premier sponsors for this year are the Grove Country Club Estates, Rockcliffe University Consortium, Chili's, RGF Estates, Relay Refresh, The River, and Lanterns for Life. And our Heart of Relay sponsor is Second Life Linden Labs.
And remember, if you haven't done this yet, we strongly recommend that you set to midnight and turn on advanced light settings, if those are options for you, to deliver the best visual experience of this wonderful stage and setting. Designed by Pure Life Magnifico and Silver Pup Heller. Silver Pup spent days bringing our logo to life. He made the magic happen with his skills and creativity. Every day, as we watched what he was doing, we were blown away. Before you leave today, make sure that you take the path up and behind the castle. It is absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, Silver Pup, for all that you did. We are also excited to thank Whiskey Kofsky and Xavier for creating our 2021 shirts that feature our theme logo this year, which was designed by Celine Jashan and voted on by you all. Thank you to Abby Lemongrass and Bayliner Bob for the poses and the amazing background on the We Are Relay letters made by Celine Jashan. Team flags are all around this beautiful build. Have you found yours yet? Be sure to walk the trail behind the castle because there are flags along that trail as well. You can pick up your team flag box in the relay building or on the grass right here on this sim. There are boxes that say relay team flags. Shirts and fundraising tools, mission posters, logos, banners, ACS flags, all of that can be picked up in the Relay for Life building on the ACS island year-round.
Hear ye, hear ye, the 2001 Relay for Life of Second Life. Relay season shall officially begin with the ceremonial lighting of the Torch of Hope, which will burn throughout the season, representing our commitment to funding the fight against cancer.
Oh wait, they're already playing the trumpets.
Hear ye, prithee to draw near and give attention to your 2021 event leadership team.
Oh my gosh, I thought he was joking about doing the whole town crier thing. Is he really going to do this the whole time?
Well, of course.
Yes.
Oh my God. Well, duh.
Do you know him?
Oh.
But the torch and the lights along the region are absolutely breathtaking. What a perfect way to set the tone for our 2021 theme, which conjures up feelings and imagery of castles, kingdoms, fairy tales, and magic. And while we know that fighting cancer is far from a fairy tale, we do know that a good fundraiser has to be fun for those that plan it, as well as those that attend it.
And the most important part of a fundraiser is having a way for people to donate. And thanks to our partnership with SaaStech, we're excited to offer newly upgraded kiosks, vendors, gotchas, and raffle machines that are now compatible with the cloud. They also offer a new config page, which should make it a bit easier to set up. The vendors will allow you to add item name, description, and an image that will appear in the new ACS Marketplace, which is a website add-on that will feature every item and every vendor on the grid. The marketplace is coming very soon, so be sure that you pay attention to that part of the vendor config page.
And make sure you're using the latest tools. Version 24 is stable, but version 26 will offer the newest set of features, including a state-of-the-art gotcha machine that may be the easiest gotcha to set up that you have ever seen.
Hear ye, hear ye. Jim has announced that fundraising tools versions 24 and 26 will both be used during the 2021 season. But version 26 is by far the more superior of the two. Tools can be obtained from the tool requester, which is available in the Relay building and on the Second Life marketplace.
Oh, okay. So, yes, where were we? Yes. So, when you plan your team fundraising events, be sure that you submit them to appear in the American Cancer Society calendar by going to relayforlife.org/secondlife. Or you can reach out directly to Allison Flo, who has done an outstanding job at maintaining that calendar for the past several years. We also recommend that if you have a multi-day fundraiser, that you submit your event to the SL events calendar so that all of us in SL have the opportunity to attend and support your team.
And we expect to see tons of events because as of right now, we have 110 teams registered, and there are more on the way. Also helping Celine and I with teams this year will be Gavin Nova and Taylor Grace. Reach out to any one of us if you have questions, and don't worry, we will be reaching out to you.
As teams reach certain fundraising totals, they'll be eligible to earn badges to represent their achievement in the fundraising club. The fundraising club levels are based on the amounts raised between kickoff, today, and the end of relay season. All teams are eligible, and the badges will appear on the team's total page and on your campsite labels during relay weekend. We'll also announce which teams have reached each level each week.
Hear ye, hear ye. Like this?
No, Sting. We're probably going to do it on Facebook, Discord, and in the volunteer group notices. Adam and Ari Spark will have designed new fundraising club badges and will distribute those weekly as you reach new fundraising levels.
Okay, but if you need me, I'll be happy to announce teams as they reach their fundraising level throughout the year.
No, Sting, that's quite all right. Why don't you save your voice?
After you've collected your fundraising tools, mapped out your fundraiser, submitted it to the calendar, and set your goal, it's time to think about setting the scene. To help you explain why people should donate during the event, we have a huge collection of brand new mission posters provided by Sandy Slate that you can pick up right in the Relay building. We recommend setting the posters out at your event and mention them every now and then, especially when you ask your guests to make a donation.
This year, be on the lookout for our traditional mega events, the Home and Garden Expo, the Fantasy Fair, and the Sci-Fi Con. These are large multi-day, multi-region events that are coordinated separate from team activity, but bring together large communities of people from across the grid in an experience shopping environment with the goal of raising more than 1/3 of our fundraising total. In addition to the mega events, we've reimagined how we invite communities to participate in Relay for Life this year by transitioning from what was formerly the 10 Days of Relay into Hope Fest, a 5-day festival of festivals that will lead up to and participate in Relay Weekend. Hope Fest is a unique opportunity for members of various communities to plan a festival of activities without being a member of a relay team. This is our opportunity to invite new people to get the feeling for what it is like to be a member of our relay community, with the hope that they will form a team next year.
Hear ye, hear ye. I've only had one cup of coffee, and the Hope Fest is a 5-day festival of festivals that will bring together many communities from the far reaches of the Second Life Kingdom. This new way of participating in Relay for Life will give way to the formation of future teams.
I think Nawala just said that. Anywho, as you go through the season, pay attention to the volunteer chat in World, group notices, follow the Relay for Life of Second Life on Facebook, and join the community on Discord. You'll want to pay close attention in those spaces because you'll be able to connect with other relayers to share ideas and best practices. And you'll also be able to receive important updates and opportunities from us about the relay event.
Yes, for example, about midway through the season, captains will be asked to submit their campsite reservation forms. This is an important step to securing your campsite along the relay track. This year, we'll offer both landscape and portrait layouts for the 1/8 region campsites. The track won't be divided into categories, but of course, we'll give you all the opportunity to request who your neighbors are.
Hear ye, hear ye. It was not espresso. It was community coffee. And now we turn your attention to a story which representative of the so many stories we have heard
about a cancer survivor to remind us why we make the commitment to fundraise through Relay for Life.
This is a story about a young woman and a very scary monster. A monster called cancer. Brutal, blood and tears, fatigue and exhaustion, hope and terror, despair and rage. It does not matter how quickly you catch it or how advanced it is when you get the diagnosis. The immediate impact is the same. Cancer is a monster. Cancer is always a monster.
Hearing her doctor say the words, "You have cancer," melted this woman's reality away. It left her feeling stranded and alone. She screamed at the monster, "Open up your fist and let me out."
Cancer is a monster. Cancer is always a monster.
She pleaded, "Let me feel the air beneath my feet. Let me go." The beautiful, vibrant woman in this story was attacked by the cancer monster without warning. Her days were long, her nights even longer, as she got weaker and weaker, slipping further and further into hopelessness.
The worst part of her story was the fear behind her eyes and how it grew bigger and bigger after every round of chemo. She got through it, but like any cancer survivor will tell you, fighting the monster leaves battle scars. She will carry the wounds this monster left behind forever. Cancer is a monster. Cancer is always a monster.
This woman survived. She slayed her monster, but it will always be there, somewhere in the deep, dark caverns of her mind, lurking, waiting, always waiting.
Cancer is a monster.
She knows not everybody gets a new life.
Cancer is always a monster.
She knows not everybody gets to start over again. But she knows what she is doing with her new life.
Cancer is a monster. Cancer is always a monster. But even the scariest nightmares can be conquered with enough light and hope and strength. You can be that light. You can be that hope. You can be that strength for someone like her.
She knows there is room for beauty when fighting the beast. She knows beauty comes from the strength found in the brave souls of those fighting the monster, and from those who have already slain their monster.
I am Celine Deshawn, and I am that person.
I am Tiss Moonlight, and I am that person.
I am Gavin Nova, and I am that person too. Come fly away with us as we relay together for a cure for a happy ending. A cure for a happy ending.
You can fly away too. That's on you.
When everyone first voted for our 2021 theme to be a cure for a happy ending, I immediately thought of what the relay weekend would look like, as I do every year with the theme. I was excited for how you all would build your campsites and what the stage could look like. And apparently my imagination has been exceeded already with just the kickoff here. I mean, look at how beautiful and magical this place is. Pure Life, Silver Pup, you did an outstanding job, as Mama mentioned earlier, of creating the perfect environment to start our 2021 season. And I think everybody who's here today, if you are looking at it in night time and advanced lighting, if your computers can handle it, I think if you agree, give me some applause in the chat, please. Absolutely. Give them applause, not me. Because I really think this year's theme and the castle here and the lighting, it all shows off our sentiments. It's our logo come to life. That's what we've got here. And, you know, years ago we had the Once Upon a Time theme, which was kind of a storybook thing. And this is a little similar to that, but I think it's different. But it does conjure up kind of these feelings of a fairy tale type of theme, doesn't it? At least that's how we've interpreted it here. And there's common themes in fairy tales, like they include a strong beginning, once upon a time. They happen in the long ago. They have fantasy or magic or make-believe elements. And perhaps these are some of the reasons that so many of you voted for this theme for our 2021 season. Maybe we all needed a little escape from the pressures of the physical world in the last year. And I just want to reassure you all, like, there is nothing wrong with that. That's what makes this theme fit this year. It's a healthy decision that we all come here together each year because we find comfort and compassion and safety with each other. We're a community where no matter what's going on in the outside world, we know that we can count on each other to be a shoulder to lean on, a wit to chuckle with, a story to share, and most importantly, we have a mission to fulfill. Fairy tales also have clearly defined good and evil characters. Some characters may need help. The evil characters are often monsters, either literally or metaphorically. And fairy tales have a problem that needs to be solved. And it usually takes multiple attempts to solve that problem. I think we all know cancer is our monster. Our loved ones who are fighting cancer need our help to overcome it. And it's taken humanity many generations, multiple attempts to defeat it. And while we can celebrate many victories over the years, we're still battling this monster. This fairy tale is not over. The story is not over. But fairy tales usually have happy endings. In fact, I think they all do. And that's our goal. Not for one person, but for all of humanity. If you're a cancer survivor, you fought this monster on the front lines. You have battle scars that will remind you for the rest of your life how scary that monster is. And some scars may be visible, others may be emotional. Those of us who have never stared this monster eye to eye, we may never understand those scars, but we fight alongside you because we hear your stories, we hear your warnings, we understand the severity of this fight because we see what it's done to you, and we love you. And while some cancer survivors can claim their happy ending through treatment options that sent their cancer into remission without scars, there are other warriors who have to carry that reminder for the rest of their lives. Because real life is not a fairy tale. And not every person gets their personal happy ending. That's why it is with the utmost respect to those of you here today and in our community who have the battle scars that we dedicate our 2021 season to you. So when you all think about what our theme means this year, a cure for a happy ending, I ask that you double down on your commitment to fight this monster because our loved ones who have fought this battle deserve our commitment. We fight in memory and in honor of them so that we can give future generations a happier ending. We fight for them, and we fight for all of humanity. We fight today so that someday in the future, happily ever after means a world without cancer. In 2015, Keontae Miles recorded his Cancer Slam poem after being inspired by Relay for Life. He identifies the monster and the threat it poses, but chooses to focus on hope. And we're going to play that poem for you right now.
Look at my total number of murders over the years. I should be on the FBI's most wanted list, but I'm not. LOL, JK, smiley face. They always seem to miss me. I hide in the depths of your skin. No doctor can find where I begin. I live more years than those who died on 9/11. You can be 5 or 77. I will still take your life as mine. I take your happiness, hair, health, and time. But hey, don't commit the crime of prejudice. You can be black, white, gay, straight, Christian, or Buddhist. I enslave all that exists. I have 100 types of transformations. I make millions go through radiation. I grow somewhere in the margin of about $50 billion, and I don't know about you, but that sounds like a white-collar job to me. Blind to the eye to see, you cannot stop me. When you hear my name, I make your tongue go lame when you're in the doctor's office with your wife. I'm the one who spews a ton of strife with your 5-year-old son who spews a ton of blood as an offering to me. Ooh. Cannot stop me. I would third of your lives in my palm, and whether I make it so you can't go to your prom or I kill your mom, you still cannot stop me. The riddle that doesn't have an answer, you cannot stop cancer. But we can. You see, it started with a man who had enough of the general consensus, so he had a relentless idea. He wasn't just going to stand around and wait for cancer to be done, so he got up and he began to run. And as he did, so did our chance for a cure. Now over 5,000 communities are making the opportunity to come into unity for 12 hours, and yes, I know it's tough. But remember, we have cancer, it doesn't have us. We fight for the ones that can't fight for themselves. We fight for the ones that put their lives on a shelf. We may have cancer, but we also have hope. And remember, we may have to deal with cancer, But cancer also has to deal with us. By the time I'm through, 36 people will be too. A lap for survivors, a lap for memories. None of this will do anything if we are complacent. So I say we do something that's a little bit more permanent. You can pull it all-nighter with your friends and some Mary Jane, but you can't do the same for someone who soon won't have a functional brain. I say we actually have a relay for life instead of a social gathering for life. And yes, that'll mean you actually have to do some exercise, but I'd rather do that than cry because I have a friend in heaven right now because of this monster. And I don't know if you believe in God or not, but I know you believe in cancer. I'm gonna fight until there's a cure. You'll see my face at relay. I better see yours.
Perform our 2021 theme song, a classically trained vocalist and actress out of the Chicago area. She's been entertaining on the stages of Second Life for over a decade. Let's welcome Nina Setner to our relay stage, performing How Far I'll Go from the movie Moana.
I've been standing at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the light where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, but no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride, I can make us strong. I'll be satisfied if I play along, but the voice inside sings a different song. What is wrong with me? See the light as it shines on the sea, it's blinding, but no one knows how deep it goes. And it seems like it's calling out to me, so come find me and let me know what's beyond that line. Will I cross that line? See the light where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll go.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a princess who was trapped in her castle by a microscopic monster called cancer. She appealed to the entire kingdom to please send her help to defeat this monster, to provide her with a second life. The Relay for Life Kingdom responded by sending more than 100 teams of supporters who fought bravely against this monster, with the ultimate goal of giving the princess a cure for a happy ending. The princess was so grateful, she threw a parade for these teams, calling them each by name. The 2021 Relay for Life of Second Life Parade of Teams are Second Fleet, Aether Chrononauts Tiny Steps, Alpha Gamma Sigma Sorority, Anna Rose's Hope,
Artists for Life, Attention on Cancer, Blue Waters Plaza, Bonanza Country Relay Team, Bugatti's Ballroom and Dock, Burners Without Borders, Camping for a Cure, Cancer Gets Stung, Circle of Life, Cooper's Coffee House, Cure Chasers, Doctor Who fans of SL, Dragon's Nightfall, Dragons vs. Cancer, E.T. Ranch and Market, Elves of Hope, Ertina Lupin Memorial Foundation, Essa Linus. Fly on the Wall, Free Spirit Hippie Brigade, Friends for a Cure, Fruits of Passion Relay Team, Giant Snail Races, Gorians and Relay for Life, Grid Play, Grumble Party Bus, Gull's Wing Sailing Club, Harmony of Hope, Harshlands, Heaven, Hell's Fun Club, Heroes Helping Heroes, Honey and Phrase, Hope's Helping Hands, Huntress, Imagine Momentum, Infinite Possibilities Relay Crew, Inspired Dreamwalkers, Lanterns for Life, Little Toes Dancing for Hope, Melly's Maniacs, Mayville's Steampunks, Minnie Achu, Musician of Gore in Second Life, Mystic Bay, Nuggets, Ohana Gaming Community, One More Light, Oost Frontiers Estates Land for Life, Pish Salver, Premier Wrestling, Purple Sloth Productions SL, Pursuit for a Cure, Quest for a Cure, Relay for Christ, Relay for Life Music Fest, Relay Rockers, RFL Even Stars, RGF Estates for Relay for Life, Rockin' Sands, Ruse with a Dream, Sail for Life, Sanctuary Rockers, Second Life Cheerleading Squad, Secret Desires SL, Seekers of Hope, SHB Gems, Sinister Anarchy Syndicate. Sirius Estates, Sisters in SL RFL, Snokey's Art, Soul Sisters and Family, Southern Fun Farms Auction House and Stables, Southern Nights Country and Rock Club, Spirit Walkers, Stars of Hope, Stay Positive, Steelhead Salmons, Stormy Stars, Sunbeamers, Supernaturals for a Cure, Team Aurora, Team Bobby Sue, Team Foxstar, Team Grey Wolf, Team Invictus, Team Livewire, Team Mingen, Team OD, Team Port Victoria, Team Shadow, Team Soul Existence, The Foundation for Life, The Grove Country Club Estates, The Original Sinners, The River of Life, Too Tough to Die, Treasure Quest for a Cure, UFS Metamorphosis, United We Stand Dancers, Vipers MC, We Are Warriors, Zenstra. These are the teams of the 2021 Relay for Life of Second Life, who will provide future generations with a cure for a happy ending.
Captains, teams, relay volunteers, start your engines. It's time to relay. But remember, the party here continues with Fizz Band Underwood. Coming up next, Pure Life Magnifico, DJ Riker, Tazzy Took, Annie Braveheart, right through till 9 o'clock tonight. So let's relay.
Hey. Good to see you. Come on in, let's go. Yeah! Let's go! All right, okay. Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up. First shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Glad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker, suit game, and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT, it's hustling. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin'. Halfway across that city with the back crush shit. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country.
Can we go back? This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Can we go back? This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Now, can I kick it? Thank you, yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me, go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on shark week. Raw, time to go up, gone, deuces goodbye. I got a world to see, and my girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer, nah, I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from giving it back to the people. Now, sing this song and it goes like, raise those hands, this is our party. We came here to live life like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching.
Can we go back? This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Keep the party rolling. Well, that is my apparently my job to do right now because the kickoff party is underway here at Relay for Life of Second Life 2021. I am honored to be here. My name is Fizbin Underwood, otherwise known as Fizz, or the myriad of other names y'all call me. Ha! Good to see everyone out there. And wow, what a crowd I see, man! All the teams I see is amazing. Good to see everybody. Thank you for being here. Thanks for allowing me to be your first musical host of the afternoon. We have a whole lineup of people. Pure Life will be up after me, I believe. I can't remember. I'll have to look. I'll get back to you on that. I'm a little bit brain dead this morning. But let me give you some information. Relay for Life of Second Life is the largest virtual event in the world, and in 2020 was ranked 5th among more than 5,000 relay events. Since 2005, Relay for Life of Second Life has raised more than 1 billion lindens. Yes, that was a billion. And that's more than $4 million in support of the American Cancer Society. The 2021 goal of Relay for Life of Second Life is to raise $300,000 U.S. dollars and raise our 16-year total to well over the $5 million U.S. dollars raised in Second Life since 2005. So we got work to do, folks. We do. We do have work to do. But it starts here. And you know how we do that? Well, we work together as teams. We're not individuals here, we're teams. And the teams work together as one team, one big relay team. So, as that goes, let's work together. A cover by Blues Company. And the next song goes out to all you ladies out there. Kev Mo with Roseanne Cash.
It's a pretty powerful word, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Ann.
Hi, Julie. I hope I didn't look that lost, did I?
No, not at all. I'm one of the Relay committee members, and we really try to meet as many people at the event as we can.
This is my second time at Relay. I was just looking a bit worried, thinking about when my mom was diagnosed with colon cancer. Seemed like that was all we had to hang on to.
When my dad was diagnosed with prostate cancer, we held on to hope every day. And I didn't realize how much I was going to need Relay to help me get through the experience of losing my father. I was so glad somebody asked me to come 10 years ago. And I'm really glad you're here too.
Thanks.
So, whose team are you on?
Margaret's Marchers, in honor of my mom.
Awesome.
We have a really great group of friends with us. It's so amazing to me how many people are here, how much this means to everyone. How did you guys get this many people to come out?
We just ask people.
What did you actually say to them to get them to come and form the teams and raise funds and everything? I mean, it's incredible.
Well, we just told as many people as we could the Relay story.
The one about how they're fighting cancer and providing hope?
There is so much more to the story than that.
Oh yeah? How so?
Relay started back in 1985 with just one guy.
One guy?
Yeah, Dr. Gordy Klatt. He wanted to show what someone fighting cancer endures, so he proved it by running around a track for 24 hours. And he raised $27,000 that first year.
I can't imagine doing something like that. That's quite impressive.
Neither could Gordy. Believe it or not, next year one of his patients, Pat Flynn, joined Gordy, and they structured a team-based relay event. And they combined the strength of families and friends to raise awareness and funds for the fight against cancer.
Wow. It's pretty impressive how just a couple of people can create something so amazing.
Well, Relay keeps becoming even more impressive. Over the last 27 years, ACS and their volunteers and staff have made this the largest not-for-profit activity in the world.
So how many people participate in Relay now?
over 4 million people will participate in Relay for Life in 2012. And 5,200 relays in the United States and approximately another 1,000 in 20 other countries.
Relay is growing every year. It is really becoming a global movement. Well, if we're going to save more lives faster, every one of us has to work to involve as many people as we can and raise as much money as we can to support the American Cancer Society. And we need to support their research, their outreach programs, their education, their community services and support. We don't apologize for what we call our passionate aggression to end this disease. We ask others to join Relay, to make contributions to the American Cancer Society, and we need people like you.
And you.
We're fighting to save more lives faster.
That's how you got all these people here? You just told them the story and asked them to come?
Yeah, and we made sure they knew the Relay story so they could ask someone to join them.